I write this piece with pains in my heart. I waited for days to know if the Southeast governors will surprise me by addressing the killing of IPOB members on Sunday by the military men. And I was also waiting to watch them act for once in making sure that the life of one Igbo man or woman matters to them a lot. As usual, I was not disappointed by their silence. The reason or reasons for their silence is best known to them. But I want to take them back to memory lane. Our great-grandfathers had great balls and never gave in to their enemies' demands, even at gunpoint. Our ancestors were not cowards. Our grandfathers were brave, courageous, and never ran away in the face of war. Because as it stands now, they are waging war against the Igbos in Nigeria. But it is very disturbing that our elders are still shying away from their responsibilities in ensuring the lives and interests of the people is protected. And to all the enemies of Biafran freedom, I salute you all. Nature, I believe, is waiting to speak against you too. Ohaneze Ndigbo, I know that by now you should be very conversant with the word karma. Karma is visiting you individually. That I am very sure of. And to the Southeastern governors, the blood of the innocent you watch die will come for vengeance. And lastly, to all the saboteurs in Igbo land, your individual punishment will visit you unexpectedly, just like hurricane and tsunami. Wait for it. Boko Haram that has killed millions of people were never proscribed by the northern leaders and their governors. Instead, they are pampered, treated like kings, and are also given a second chance to exist amongst us. According to them, they are repentant Boko Haram. Meanwhile, IPOB youth with just flags in their hands, peace in their hearts, truth in their mouth, with no arms, only asking for just one request: freedom from the bondage of Nigeria. We are proscribed by our own fathers and brothers, the North, the Southeast governors, and Ohaneze Ndigbo. A Hausa Fulani governor refuses to see Boko Haram as a terrorist organization. A senator from the North never saw Fulani herdsmen that carries AK-47 and constantly raping our mothers in the farm and slitting our fathers' throats. They were never tagged criminals, let alone a terrorist group. But the Southeastern governors that you all moved to vote for under the hot sun during elections joined hands together, signed a paper, and proscribed us as terrorists. Except God is no longer God, these governors will not be spared by the wrath of God. And for the military men that derives joy in killing IPOB members and other innocent lives, their blood will forever stain your doorstep. That I am very sure of. I want to ask the population that makes up the Southeast for a favor. And what favor is that? I want my people to know that there is no government that can work effectively and efficiently without the people's support. That is to say, you are the government, and without you, your governors will never exist in any government house. Also, without you, the masses, there won't be any police or army existence. Speaking in one voice has helped many nations to succeed and to survive. We will all have to stand up and speak in one mind for once. Number one, we must speak against the Southeastern governors. Hold each of them accountable for misappropriating public funds. If possible, call them out without fear or favor. You can use Abia State, Enugu State, Imo State, Ebonyi State, Anambra as a case study. Number two, speaking against Ohaneze Ndigbo should be your utmost priority. How else do you want me to tell you, my people, that no Southeast governor have your interest at heart? They rather prefer to protect a house man that sells sugarcane down the road than protecting the lives of 200 Igbo youths that are graduates and PhD holders. That is the weight of the hatred they have for you. They killed unarmed IPOB members unjustly, and my fellow Igbo men and women full of wickedness in their hearts. Instead of sympathizing with those that lost their loved ones or keeping quiet, they decide to show how dilapidating their ignorant mindset has grown by commenting something like this. That serves them right. Some said, good for them, while the other one said that IPOB members are very stupid. Why did they gather when the federal government of Nigeria had already proscribed them as terrorists? Why the other ones blamed their death on Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB? I won't say anything to those confused and pathetic fellow, but I will still allow Mother Nature to handle their case accordingly. And I know that Mother Earth, Mother Nature will never put us to shame. Finally, my people, social media is like your own personal TV station that we all owe individually. Kindly use your smartphones and data wisely. If you cannot voice out or write something to condemn bad government, at least learn to share. Learn to share. Sharing these articles and messages across these corrupt and bad rulers is the easiest and fastest means to start a peaceful revolution and getting our desired freedom. If social media was existing in 1967 during the Biafran Civil War, by now, we could have gotten our Biafran as a sovereign state. Before I end, I want you all to know this. 1st of January 2020 made it 106 years Lord Frederick Lugard signed a document that made Northern Nigerian Protectorate and Southern Nigerian Protectorate to be joined together as one to form an independent state. 1st October 2020 will make it exactly 60 years of Nigeria gaining our independence in 1960. Listen up, everyone. Nigeria has failed you for 60 years. Listen up again. Nigeria has failed you all for 60 years. The rulers in Nigeria have deceived all of you for 60 years. That is 6 decades. Now hear this unfortunate, ugly truth from me. No government in Nigeria can give you steady electricity. No government in Nigeria can give jobs to the youth. No government in Nigeria can practice full democracy when autocracy system of government makes them happy. No government in Nigeria will fight to protect human rights, which includes lives and properties. No government in Nigeria can give you accessible roads. They told you to vote that your PVC is your right, to choose your rulers. But your PVC is not your right, has never been your right, and will never be your right to choose competent leaders. I repeat, your PVC has never helped you to make decisions in choosing who governs you. And even in 1,000 years to come, all of you will remain perpetual slaves in the hands of an average politician in Nigeria. If you all continue sleeping and slumbering. Save my message in your archives.